Hey guys, it's Desi. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am finally trying out the One Size Beauty by Patrick Starrr powder foundation. If you know me, you know I'm not really a fan of foundation, don't really wear foundation. I have super sensitive skin, so I actually wore this foundation all day for 12 hours. So if you guys want to hear my take on the One Size Beauty foundation, then keep watching. My dark circles are really out today. So I am so excited to try this product. I have been watching Patrick Starrr since day one. He is one of the first YouTubers I ever started watching. So for him to come out with his own products, I know that's something he's wanted for such a long time. So it's very exciting. So I have tried one other product from One Size Beauty. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I am obsessed with the One Size Beauty translucent powder. So I am super excited for the new powder foundation. As always, the packaging is everything. This is the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Matte Foundation. It says our medium to full coverage powder foundation helps blur unwanted texture and appearance of pores while controlling shine. Buttery and buildable, this comfortable wear formula settles softly onto skin for a velvet matte finish. Can be used to blot, set, and touch up skin, non-caking, and perfect for daily use. It says using a powdered brush or ultimate puff, apply product onto textured areas that are oily, discolored, and uneven. Build to desired finish. So online, I was actually reading that you could either get light coverage, medium coverage, or like full coverage, just depending on what you use to apply it. So I am going to be showing you guys all three of those, the light coverage, medium, and full coverage. And if you guys have been watching me, you know me, I do not wear foundation just because I have super sensitive skin. So I'm going to be wearing this all day for you guys, and we're gonna see how I like it. And you know, here on my channel, we are brutally honest, but I'm very excited for it. I actually think I'm really gonna like it. I have not swatched it or touched it at all yet, so I'm so excited. So I do have normal to dry skin. As you can see, I'm looking a little dewy. I did moisturize and prime my face so that I do not have to deal with any dry patches. If you do have dry skin, when you're using a powder foundation, you do want to have a very hydrated base, and that will just keep from like your flaky dry skin showing. I know I deal with that really badly on my nose, so you just want to make sure your skin is very well hydrated. And also, as you can see, the dark circles are out today. So what I'm going to be doing today before I apply the foundation is I'm going to be applying all my cream products onto the face first, because with a powder foundation you don't want to go over it with cream products because you will kind of mess up how it lays on the face. The consistency is just going to move around. So I'm just going to be doing that first. I know with these foundations you could buy multiple shades and use it for your bronzer, your highlight, but girl, we're balling on a budget over here, so I only bought my shade. But yeah, so I'm just going to apply those products onto my face and I will be right back. Okay, so looking a little crazy, my cream products are on my face. I just applied some concealer and then some bronzer. I know you can't really see the bronzer, but it's there. And then of course you do not have to apply cream products first. If you only want to use powder products, that's fine. I just usually use both. So now for the moment of truth. So I got color matched by the girl at Sephora. So if this does not match me, do not come for me. Just gonna hope this goes well. So mine is in the shade Light 5 NR. So it has like a rosy undertone. So one thing I do want to say, packaging, oh my gosh. Ignore the fingerprints that I already got on it. But this packaging is everything. So sleek, so chic. Love it. So this is what it's looking like. So cute. It is already looking a little light to me, but we'll see. So first, I'm going to be showing you guys light coverage. So I am just using more of a fluffy brush to apply this. So I'm just gonna dip straight into it. I'm not taking too much of a crazy amount onto the brush. I am just taking a medium amount onto the brush. I'm just gonna go straight onto the face. Let me zoom in for you guys. And then I also do want to mention, now that we're all up in my business, as you could see, I do have a few minor breakouts. My hormones have been going crazy. I never break out, and there they are. Which is actually, I was kind of happy for this video because every time I have reviewed a foundation for you guys, I cannot let you know how it does on texture because I usually do not have any acne or texture on my skin, and this time we can. So I'm very excited. So I'm just gonna take it on to my face. So this actually blends into my skin really, really well. So well that you cannot even tell that I have it on. But I do have it on right here in this area, and it is a very light coverage, which is something that I actually really like because, like I said, I do not wear foundation every day. And because this has such a light coverage, this is something that I could wear every single day. Wow. So it is just applied right here in this area. I know you can't tell, that's just how well it is blending into my skin. So next, I'm actually going to be taking it on to a very dense foundation brush. And I'll be doing that on this side right here. So I'm just taking a good amount onto the brush, nothing too crazy. So this is more of a medium coverage, and I know it's so hard to see it. That's literally how perfect the color match is, but it's on there. She's on there. It is so soft and velvety feeling. It is really not giving me that powdery feel. Like I said, you can literally hardly tell. It is blending into the skin so seamlessly. So this brush is giving me like a medium light to medium finish. This one gave me an extremely light finish, and now I am going to be going in with a beauty sponge and getting a full coverage finish. This it was clean, but I used it to blend out the cream products, so it does not have any foundation on it. This is just like from my concealer and stuff. So as you can see, taking a pretty good amount onto the sponge, and I want to put it somewhere where you guys can see it. So I'm going to put it right in this area where I have this little redness. And as you can see, completely covered that redness. The redness from this area right here is gone. Okay, let's do this side. See, okay, you can see it now. Do you guys see how beautifully that is just going on to the skin? This is really just going onto the skin so nicely. Okay, so as you can see, my skin looks so soft, so feathery, just like very velvety, and it literally feels like I have nothing on my skin at all. But looking at it, the color just looks very finished, very even. I actually really love this. And I did notice that the coverage is very buildable. As you can see here, I did like a medium to full coverage. You can still see my little beauty marks. Of course, if you want to go in and completely erase everything off your face, you can. I really liked the way that it went on with the sponge, but of course I actually really did like the way it went on with the fluffy brush as well for some light coverage. And I just love that you can carry this with your purse in you and your little sponge and touch up throughout the day. It literally took me maybe 5 minutes, if that, to apply to my entire face. Not freaking 15 minutes trying to make everything even, trying to get the streaks out. No. Literally 5 minutes. And I'm telling you guys, I am not a fan of a foundation, and I love it. So I do just want to give you guys a close-up and show you a little bit of what I was talking about with the dry skin. So as you can see here around the nose area, it's embarrassing to show you guys this, but I'm trying to keep it real. You could see like the little crusties around my nose. That is from having dry skin and then putting the powder on top. That would be probably the only downside to using a powder foundation. So if you have extremely dry skin, I probably would not recommend this to you. This is really good for normal skin to oily skin. This is especially great for oily skin because the powder is just really going to help balance out those oils. So I am going to finish up the rest of my face and I will be right back. Okay, so the rest of my face is on bronzer. bronzer, blush, highlight, contour, just everything is on. It went really well over the foundation. It didn't smudge it, it didn't move it. It went on really nicely. I am actually really loving this foundation. Like I've been saying, I am not a fan of foundation. I literally have one foundation that I actually really love, which is the Dior Nude Air. And this one, she's up there. So this one is $33, so it is more than half the price. The Dior one is pretty up there, so she might be my new fave. So if you are unable to make it to Sephora, or you do just not feel comfortable going out, then you could go on to the One Size Beauty website, and it literally is so easy to pick your shade. It gives you your skin tone, fair, light, medium, dark, and then you can choose your undertone, neutral, golden, rosy, neutral, and then it'll give you all of the shades that go into those categories. So that makes it really easy for you to find your shade. And then of course it still has a need help finding your shade button. And then also, just to mention a few things about the product, it is cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan, and fragrance-free, which is all good for your skin. So I'm gonna say it now, I am obsessed. I love it. So now we are really going to put this product to the test, and I am going to be wearing it all day, full 12 hours. So I did end up setting my face just to give this foundation a fair chance as I would any other foundation. It's not fair to wear it for 12 hours without setting your face. So I just used a normal setting spray. I actually used a luminous one just to kind of even out the dryness in my skin. So it is 8 o'clock right now, 8:15 to be exact. So I am going to be wearing this till 8:15 at night. And I'm not just going to be wearing this in my house. I have to go to work, which means I'm going to be wearing a mask for a majority of the day. And then I still do have to go to school to do an exam. And I also live in Texas, where it is pretty hot. So I am really going to be putting this foundation to the test. So I'm actually very excited to see how this foundation performs. We will find out. I will see you guys in 12 hours. Okay, so it is now the end of the day. As you can tell by my lips being gone and my hair falling all over the place. It is 9:04, so it has been a little bit over the 12 hours. I think I said 8:15 in the morning, but I think it has been a little bit over 12 hours. So this is how we're looking. As you can see, I am looking a little dewy in this area right here, just like my T-zone. Of course, I did hydrate my face very well, and then I also did set my face with a dewy setting mist. And like I mentioned before, I also live in Texas, and it is so hot, but I'm not like oily, I'm just dewy. Like I don't feel thick, I don't feel cakey. My pores are just kind of shining through a little bit. As you can see right here, you can just kind of see them a little. They are just making an appearance on the face. But other than that, I mean, I literally had no problems with it. I feel like it wore really well. I literally wore a mask all day, and like everything is still in place. Of course, I was very careful putting my mask on and taking it off. I wasn't like sliding it across my face and stuff. In the nose area is usually where you'll notice the makeup coming off from the mask, and in that area I'm still looking good. Overall, I feel like it just lasted really well. My foundation literally lasted longer than my lash, so that's great. You know you've had a long day when your lash is falling off. And then of course throughout the day I did not do any touch-ups, which I feel like would keep you from getting oily or looking dewy. If you wanted to stay matte, of course, just take some onto your sponge and apply that, pack that on, and it's all good. I just didn't want to do any touch-ups, just to give you guys the real truth behind this foundation, whether it works or not, how it really does wear. Of course, anything will look good if you continue to touch it up all day. Overall, definitely love this foundation. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I did not feel cakey. I do not feel heavy. Now I can feel it on my skin a little bit more than I did earlier. Of course, I do not wear foundation. I am not used to wearing foundation, but I don't feel like nasty and sticky. I feel like I actually am gonna start wearing this foundation on days that I feel like I need just some more color into my skin. I'll go in with the little fluffy brush, just give myself a light application, and she'll be all good. So overall, I really loved this foundation. Definitely recommend it for you guys, especially if you have large pores or textured skin. The powder is really great at just filling those spots in. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you guys are gonna go try out this foundation. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and as always, head over to my Instagram to give me a follow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.